multicultural enhance its mission since briefly enhanceable new multicultural art to be the unfolded and
26th of January 2023. It's 74 years since Australian citizenship was introduced into law, creating for the first time a legal status of being uniquely Australian. During the time, Australia has welcomed more than 5 million new citizens to its shores. The first Australian citizenship ceremony was held on 3rd of February 1949. At that ceremony, 7 people representing each Australian state and territory and swore their allegiance to our nation.
New South Wales and the Presiding colony soon began to celebrate the anniversary of their arrival. During the early 19th century, the anniversary was called Foundation Day and was marked by a sporting event. In the 1820s, horse racing was popular, but by the 1830s, regattas had become popular.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting in 1 minute. We still have one more. Mr. Perrett MP. We have Melody Cheng. We have Peggy Wu. We have Peter Russell MP, but he's not here. We've got James Martin MP. We've got Councillor Tim Max. We've got Brooke King. We've got Philip Lowe. We've got Richard Wang. We've got Alan Chen. We've got Peter Zhuang. And we've got Julie Park. We've got Peter Russell MP. Day 9 Australian Citizenship Ceremony hosted by WAMCI and Multicultural Citizens Multicultural. And I acknowledge Peggy Wu, the President of WAMCI and Multicultural and Focus. Can I also acknowledge my good friend Peter Russell MP, the State Member for Children. And also can I acknowledge James Martin MP, the State Member for Strathern. And Councillor Kim Marks and Councillor for Rangoon Ward over this side. He's also the City Cabinet Chair for City Standard, and Brooke King, the officer from the Department of Home Affairs. As I mentioned, is very Brooke King. And can I acknowledge Philip Lowe, the Commission for the Overseas Community Affairs Council of Overseas Council. Can I also acknowledge Richard.
Thank you very much, Lewis, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Could I also acknowledge the traditional owners and thank them for their strong and continuing stewardship.
Thank you, Louis. Today, we have 25 countries becoming Australian citizens. We are very honored.
I'd like to commence by acknowledging the traditional owners upon whose land we gathered here this afternoon, elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge all the other dignitaries that are here.
Thank you, Lewis. I think we've got a little bit out of order because it actually should be James Martin MP speaking before me, but that's okay. James won't be offended. That's okay.
He's got a good story.
Martin, State Member for Strathern. We've got a good story to tell you because he stayed here when he just arrived a few years ago at Robertson Garden.
Thanks, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis, for the great honour of speaking last night. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start by acknowledging.
Well done. Well done.
I've never heard Lewis Lee say that before.
Mr. Musgrave Sada.
Carefully, your official Australian citizenship
Of commitment made by our new citizens. I would like to invite everyone to participate Yes, and Australia would like to make the affirmation. Yes, yes. Welcome.
Australia, let us rejoice, for we are one and free and friends.
All good? Yeah. Next is Mr. Peter Russell, MP, the state member for Toohey. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Peggy can.
Thank you.
James Martin, can I swap with Melody Cheng? Melody, you see that. Melody present to James Martin. Thank you for your attendance and the story about Robertson Garden and the talk. Can I have Councillor Kim Marks? Come on. Thank you, Kim, Councillor for Runcorn Ward, City Cabinet Chair of the City Standard. She said I'm the only one who acknowledged like that, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. City Cabinet Chair of the City Standard.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peter Cohen, the President of the Sunnybank Rotary Club. Thank you for your attendance today. This is number 3 or number 2 citizenship ceremony attendance. Number 3. No, thank you. Philip Long. Thank you for your attendance, Philip. Thank you, John Harris Student Association. Thank you, Alan, for your attendance. Ellen driving around today from one place, starting from 6:30. This is the 3rd citizenship ceremony. Brooke King, the officer from the Department of Home Affairs. Thank you, Brooke. Brooke, have we done a good job today?
We have done an amazing job today. Very well done. And thank you for having me.
Say a few words.
So funnily enough, I also started in Brisbane, just down the road at Tratton Road actually. So very similar story. Studied at the university, so I'm technically kind of a local human. So very honoured to meet you today. Attend this ceremony. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. That's Brooke King, the officer from the Department of Home Affairs. Today we have to take off from her. Can I have Richard Wan? Thank you for. Park is the president of Southside Migrant Association. Thank you, Julie Park. Presiding officer is a great Perrett MP to do this ceremony. Thank you very much. And also can I thanks the host, the co-host Melody Cheng and Peggy Wu respectively from War Arts and Multicultural. One is the live honorary president and the other one is the president of the War Arts and Multicultural for hosting this marvelous event. Can I also thank Robertson Garden, this is Musgrave room, for providing this wonderful citizenship ceremony. Our new chair, they are all under new management, I was told, even though we have host here 28 times, one in Griffith University, but this is the first, it's all this new chair, I was told by the new management team. And I also thank all the elected representatives for your attendance, for your speeches, and also for your story about migrant tour story and all this. Thank you, James Martin, and thank you, Councillor Kim Martin, and also without the team from the Department of Home Affairs, we wouldn't be able to do this successful event. Everything that we did is according to the protocol of the citizenship ceremony. So Brooke King will bring back all the, we got one certificate that we have to bring back to the Department of Home Affairs. So unfortunately that guy may have to do another citizenship ceremony will be arranged by the Department of Home Affairs. Please, I want to thank all the WAMCI team and the volunteers. They came here very early to do the preparation work and run sheet program, printing up, and also the Brian Brandon, the officer from the Australian Electoral Commission. Sincere apology for not mentioning you at the acknowledgement list, because usually the acknowledgement is done by any affirmation ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. So
John, thank you very much. I also want to thank